Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night to whenever you come across this reading. I hope everyone is staying safe. Hello, my beautiful Aries. I love you guys. Let's see what's in your energy. Oh my goodness. Loneliness. Loneliness, my beautiful Aries. Hello, I'm Positive Thoughts and Energy. Welcome to the channel where everyone respects one another. So you have loneliness here. I know that I am never alone. But with this, I intuitively see that some of you are feeling lonely right now, even though you're not alone. I feel like you have a lot of people, a lot of support around you, but it doesn't matter. Sometimes when you're lonely, you can be around the most loving people. You can be around a lot of supporting people, but you still feel alone. And you got judgment here. Now, I feel like you're doing a lot of soul searching. It says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So I feel as though you say, Miss Positive Thoughts and Energy, yes, I do. I have a lot of loving people around me. But I still feel alone. And with this judgment, I intuitively see, Aries, that a lot of you been doing some soul searching. Like, even though you have people around you, you're happy, but you still feel alone. Okay? And so I feel like Spirit Guides are saying you need to do some soul searching. So, because if you're amongst a lot of people, a lot of supporting people, a lot of people around you, and you still feel alone, you got to dig a little deeper, baby. You have to go inside of you. Okay? Spirit Guides, tell me more. For Aries, I love you guys. Happy holidays. Let's see. Yeah, you're going to have to dig a little deeper inside of you, Aries. Forgiveness is here. So are we talking about, it says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. That's why you're lonely, baby. That's why no matter who's around you, no matter the loving people, loving support, you still feel lonely because I feel like you're still holding something inside of you. You're harboring onto some resentment. You have a block within the flow of your heart. And that's why I feel like you are feeling lonely. And you're not alone. You're not alone. But I feel like this is some soul searching. I feel like you got to, with this judgment, you're going to have to do some inner soul searching within yourself and learn how to forgive. Not for nobody else, but forgive for you, because this is making you feel lonely. Because you're harboring over resentment, you're still holding on to what someone done to you. You're still holding on to what someone has done to you, Aries. And in order for you to feel happiness within your own heart, your mind, body, and your soul, your heart, you gotta come from a place of loving you. When you love you, it's that void, it's that emptiness that you're feeling because you're still harboring over something that is long gone and is that you need to release. Aries, you need to release the energy. Everybody, take what resonates. Reverse the roles, how they fit in your life. I don't know your life, so you're going to have to reverse the roles, how they fit in your life, okay? I may tap into it, but I don't know your life. So you're feeling this loneliness because you're not happy within yourself. Because you're letting some old energy, or you're letting some stagnant energy, or you're letting some negative energy consume your beautiful heart. My goodness, you have a beautiful heart. And from what I see here, you have a lot of loving people around you. But if you're not happy within you, then nobody that comes in contact with you can make you happy. Nobody. Because you're not accepting it, because you're not happy. And even the people that love you and want to be with you, I feel as though that you could be pushing them away as well. You're pushing them away. Okay? From your silence is what Spirit Guides is telling me. From your silence. You're pushing the very people that's trying to love you, you're pushing them away with your silence. With your quietness, with your silence, because you're not happy within yourself. And it's like anyone that tries to come into your space, Aries, anyone that's trying to come towards you with a loving kindness, you are not accepting it. And the reason that is that you have not forgiven yourself or forgiven someone for what they've done to you or what you have done. And when you harbor resentment, it blocks the flow of your blessings. You must forgive. If not, you're going to keep going down a spiral. Down spiral, not up. Down spiral. You have to forgive people for you. And long as you hold on to this, you're going to feel lonely every time. You can be sitting in a room full of happy people, and you'll be the one sitting there like this. Yeah. And you'll be the one sitting like, what they so happy about? Is it that serious? Oh, they're being so dramatic. Because you know why they're so happy? And why is that serious? Because they're grateful and they're thankful. That's why they're happy, because they've come a long way. But you're sitting and you're holding on to someone that you have not forgiven, and they can care a flying chicken about you. They own in their life, and you over here harboring resentment towards whoever, family, friends, children, I don't care who it is. You holding on something what somebody done to you, and you are stopping your own blessings. I'm just a messenger. Take what resonates. BS. It's time. It's time. It's time for you to set boundaries. It's time. You're tired of the BS, and I get it. And you're going to have to do soul searching, because the BS comes from, the Queen of Swords comes from tolerating a lot of things that people have done to you, that have hurt you, have disrespected you and everything. And you have they have caused a lot of resentment in your heart because. And now that you're in the energy of, you're getting tired of the BS, that means that you're tired of the BS, but that doesn't mean that you have to hold on or harbor on to resentment. You're tired of the BS, you're done with it, but does that mean that you got to harbor on to resentment, because that's stopping the flow of your life? You're not enjoying your own happiness because you have not forgiven something or someone. Tell me more, Spirit, for Aries. Oh, I love you guys. Yeah, it's time to keep moving. It's time to keep moving forward, Aries. As long as you harbor this, you're going to continue to feel lonely. It's going to be something missing. I'm going to tell you what the missing pieces is. You're not loving you. You're not fully have loved you. You're not fully in love with you. Yeah, you're blocked. You're very defensive towards people. There go judgment again. Double confirmation. Judgment. Look here. Sun. Judgment and the sun. Are you going to go towards your happiness? Or are you going to allow this judgment? Are you going to allow this to stop your happiness? Judgment is awakening, soul searching, doing a lot of awakening, and realizing what makes you happy. Some of you are in a new phase of your life. Okay? You're in a new phase of your life, and it's all about forgiveness. It even says it in this card, judgment down here. It also says it, forgiveness. And you got forgiveness here. You need to forgive yourself or forgive whoever, whatever the situation that may have wronged you. Because if you don't forgive yourself, you cannot, this can't come in. You will not be fully happy. You can pretend to be happy. You can pretend to be around loving people that loves you, that's happy. You can pretend to, when somebody comes into your life that loves you and wants to be in your life, you can pretend. Temperance fell on the card. Patience with yourself. Being patient and kind with yourself and start forgiving. You can act like you're happy, but you're not happy. You can be around people. As soon as you get home, you start crying. As soon as you get home, you're just as lonely because you are still holding on to something that needs to be gone. Okay? And that judgment is here twice. Inner calling, soul searching to get your happiness, to go towards the sun, to come out of this loneliness. Because you know how they say it doesn't matter if somebody good come into your life to try to show you love, that wants to love you fully. It could be platonic friends, it could be family, it could be you have a bunch of loving family friends, but it's like you just block people out with your silence because you're lonely. And you said, I'm so lonely. But you're lonely because you don't love yourself. You're lonely because you have not did the work on your inner self, because you have not forgiven somebody, or you're still harboring over some feelings that needs to go. I'm just a messenger. Remember, everybody, there are blessings, lessons, and confirmations in all my readings. Tell me more for Aries. Queen of Cups. Nourishing. You're very guarded, very, very guarded. Not only do you have the guard, but you have the defense card. So you are definitely blocked. You have some block energy. Block energy. You're a very nourishing, caring person. You're a very compassionate person. You care. I feel like you compassion. You care about everyone else's feelings. And you care about everybody else being happy, but deep down in silence, deep down in your heart, mind, and your soul, you have not forgiven yourself. You're not happy with yourself. Oh, you have no problem being happy for other people. You have no problem seeing everyone else happy. But when it comes to you, you're just as lonely. Because you're not happy within your own self, inner self. Because you have a wall up. You have a wall. You got the 9 of Wands and you got the 7 of Wands. These are both defense guarded cards. You're not allowing anybody in because you have not forgave anyone. So that means if God or whoever your higher source is to bring somebody in your life, is to bring someone to love you, you're not going to let them in. If anyone that tried to get too close to you, you're not letting them in. You're just going on, you're just working or whatever. And if your family, if your mother, if you barely let them in. You barely hug them. You barely hug them. They don't know that you're struggling with loneliness within yourself because you're harboring resentment. Aries, ask yourself, who are you cheating? Who are you cheating? You cheating nobody but yourself from your happiness. See? Soulmate. Fell right on the loneliness. What do a lonely do at Christmas? What do a lonely do? Some of you could be in a connection and you feel just as lonely. Some of you could you could have just met somebody and they're trying to show you love, but you got a wall up. And this has nothing to do with the person that's new in your life. It's had a lot to do with you. Some of you could be, because you've been lied to, betrayed, stealing, just a lot of things you've been through in life. That's why. And it's like you just and see, you got people that wants to offer you, wants to invest in you. You have a connection that wants to invest in you, but you haven't forgiven what someone's done for you. You haven't even forgiven yourself. You're harboring over something that you got justice here. You've been way stressed out. Okay? Death card is here. So 1444 just came up on the screen. 444. It's time for a new beginning. It's time for you to call back your power Aries. It's time for you to call back your power and let go of this resentment, whatever you've been holding on to, this harboring, because they're getting their judgment. Whoever done you wrong, stole from you, judgment call is here on them. Okay? Judgment call is here. Don't you worry about them. Everybody has their good karma and their bad karma. Judgment call is on them. But you are delaying your blessings. You are so blocked that you have a soulmate here that has so much to give you. You have someone that's coming in your life that has so much to give you, but you're so blocked. Some of you can be with somebody right now and you still feel lonely. And this person is trying to show you everything, trying to show themselves approved to you, and you don't feel nothing from them because you're numb inside. You're blocked, you're defensive, and you're blocked, and you can't even feel the happiness. You can't even feel the sunshine. 555 1444 1555 just came up on the screen. You can't even be happy because you're harboring over what somebody done to you. And sir, ma'am, you're stopping your own happiness until you call your power back and forgive people that has wronged you. Forgive people that has hurt you, have stole from you, have lied to you. Until you let that go, until you forgive. I'm sorry, but you can't see this. Even if God or whoever you believe in was to pour it in your face, you're going to still feel lonely. Because you don't have it inside of you. That means that the energy that you're holding is stopping your future. The energy, the stuck, stagnant energy that you're holding on to, Aries, is stopping your happiness. Until you let it go, baby, you're going to feel lonely no matter what somebody does. I am Positive Thoughts and Energy, my beautiful souls. Until next time.